All right, so this video we're going to show you our dispenser broke here. I had a video showing how to fix the ice maker, but now over time the dispenser paddle is broken, so it will no longer dispense ice. It has a plastic tab behind there that will press up to this little tab right here that is broken off of it, that presses a mechanism behind there to turn the ice machine on. So you'll want to get underneath here. There's one screw that you want to unscrew that's directly beside that center thing. Pop that loose. Then you're going to want to get a tool like a putty knife and put beside it and pop. There we go. And pop that tab loose. Okay, getting there. There are 4 tabs that you're going to want to pop loose to get the ice maker out. I'm getting close. Okay, it took me a second. The moment she stopped recording, it came out. But you have 4 tabs. There are 1 tab, 1 tab, 1 tab, 1 tab. And these 2 weren't coming loose. I just had to turn it, or rocked it to the right. So once you've done that, it'll come loose. You have a wire bundle behind here that you'll need to take loose. Okay, had to change phones to get another battery. My wife's died. Okay, so when you're going to take this out of here, you have a wire bundle right here that you need to take loose. And if you can't get to that, you can take loose this wire bundle right here, because this is going to need to come off anyway to your main board, and that'll give you a little more room to reach in here, and then you're going to be able to maybe get this one loose. There we go. So once we've gotten this loose, now we're going to need to take this assembly off. This is where that piece broke. There is behind here, each of these, there should be that little part comes right off of the end of the paddle, and it presses a button inside here. You'll see that one of them that's not broken, it goes right to this button right here. So the one that's broken off was pressing this button. Okay, next thing you're going to have to do once you've gotten this whole panel out is you're going to need to get the assembly out of here so that you can work on it. This is really difficult to do, to be honest, but there are, when you look at the new part, you'll see there are these 2 tabs. I don't know how easy it is to see, but there's a tab here and a tab here. These are going to click underneath a hole that's in here. You can't see it. It's just an indention in the plastic. So you got to really kind of torque that until you get that out of the hole. Rock it a little bit. Get the other one loose. Wonderful. Now you can pull that assembly out, and then you're going to need to disconnect it from the board. Remember where it goes. There are two that go to the board. One goes to the top and one goes over here to the side. Now, the way these look on this is the same as they're going to look over here. Your bottom one has the brown and black wires. That goes to this part of your board, and the one that is red, yellow, and black and brown goes to the top of your board, and this is your wiring harness that goes to the inside your refrigerator. Okay, once you have this cleaned up on the inside and outside, like I said, my wife took care of that. Thank you, Heather. This part is just going to snap back into place. The only things that are holding it are going to be these 2 little clips, and they clip into these little holes right here. So just take your part, put it right on here, and push against it. And you might need to pull on this like I did when I was taking it apart to get it in there. Let me get a screwdriver here. It's really tough. It's really tight. There we go. Once you hear that click, your part is installed. Now we're going to put the wires back on the board. Remember what I was saying earlier about where they go on the board. The brown and black wires here go to the bottom. You're going to want to also run this wire bundle around this, and that is just going to be a matter of getting it around this. I should have probably done that before I put it in. That's where I made a mistake. You'll want to not make that mistake. It doesn't, I don't think it makes that much difference if it's under that or not, but you'll want to not make that mistake. I'm going to quickly pull this back out and put this under this. Since I couldn't get under this, I'm going to put it under this before I assemble this. Okay, so now I've pulled it back out. So you don't make the same mistake I made there, which was amateur mistake, rookie mistake. This little thing right here and this little thing right here, just run your wires right around those. These are going to be retainers for your wires to keep them out of your way and keep them in the right spot. When you're going to put this in, like I said, the black and brown wires go to the bottom, and the red, black, yellow, brown, all that kind of stuff goes in the top. Oops, sorry, wrong one, this one. Go into the right side, go into the second hole here. We push this in. Now, when you're pushing this in, like I said a minute ago, it can be a little tough because of those things, but now that I've worked it in the first time, it popped in pretty easily. Now the board is connected and it's ready for reassembly into the refrigerator. So when we're doing this, all we have to do is take this into that connector here. All right, we are connected. Our board is back in and functional. And now, oh, I have the ice off, but we just push this and pop it back into place. We have one tab at the top, which we'll push in first, then rotate and pop that back in. I'm going to have to use a screwdriver, because what you're getting in, by the way, and why you have to use something is these tabs right here, these two have to go in these tab holders. So if you can't get it in there, don't force it, because you could break it. So you'll want to get, like, I'm using a putty scraper, a putty knife, and what I use that for is to retract that prong and push it in. So that top one's in. And we'll just do the same thing for each of them around it. So 1 second. Once you've gotten those top ones in, you can just push and it'll pop into place. So now your panel's back into place. You can unlock your ice maker. Theoretically. There we go. Your ice maker works again. Then you're going to put this last thing is going to be putting that screw back in. All this stuff works as it should. I just got the thing messy. My wife's going to be real mad at me. And the important part of this whole job